Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me is Lindsey Singer with PredictIt, the stock market. We're going to discuss the chances of Cuomo resigning by September 1st or by the end of the year. And we'll take a look at some potential New York governor candidates as well. And Lindsey, before we get into what traders are pricing in for a Governor Cuomo resignation, just give us a quick background in terms of where we are right now and what allegations are being brought up against him.
Yeah, sure. Good to be with you, Jill. So a couple of things have developed over the weekend. First of all, one of Cuomo's top aides and one of his biggest, strongest defenders over the last several months, Melissa DeRosa, has resigned. Also, the Judiciary Committee for the State Assembly met this morning. We saw some market movement with that. And then there's criminal charges that are already in the works by one of his former aides. So all of those things are sort of moving the markets since the release of the Attorney General's report last week.
So what are traders pricing in for a Governor Cuomo resignation, whether it's by September 1st or if it's by the end of the year?
Yeah, so by September 1st, traders are much more hesitant to say that he's going to leave office. For obvious reasons, it's coming up pretty quick. The Judiciary Committee that met this morning, as far as his impeachment, sort of gave the impression that they would be slow. That would be more of a slow process. So we saw traders react to that in thinking that he won't be impeached before that September 1st deadline. So the Judiciary Committee statements did give the impression that would happen by the end of the year. So we could see that market re-upping, but there was more movement there than in the resignation market. Cuomo and his staff have given very little impression that he's going to resign, but we did see a lot of movement in that market in the last couple hours. Just based on maybe people are thinking that if he's going to do like you can't fire me, I quit type of thing. If you're going to impeach me, I'm going to leave first. So that's just my guess, but there has been some movement in that from 35 cents just a few hours ago all the way down to 21 cents, and now we're back around 28 cents.
And then, so of course, we have to start thinking about candidates to replace him. There's two of them that you're looking at. Tell us more about that. Yeah,
so the Lieutenant Governor, Kathy Hochul, I believe that's how it's pronounced, she's been moving a lot in the market. There's been reporting that in the Wall Street Journal and other outlets that she's been talking to people and sort of seeing what her first steps would be if she was if she took over as the governor. So if the impeachment inquiry moves forward in the State Assembly, what will happen is the Governor Cuomo will be removed, his powers will be removed while a trial takes place, and she would be put in place as the governor. So that's part of this pricing. So we see her in first, she's now at 41 cents. And Attorney General Letitia James, who had been in first place last week, has moved down to second at 32 cents. Governor Cuomo is all the way down at 7 cents in the fourth place position.
Never a dull moment in politics, especially New York politics. Lindsey, thanks so much for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you.